Hey, it's Kyle here, and this week we're answering questions that were posed on the channel last week. So to get started, first, Danny's question was, do you name any of your electronic devices? Personally, I don't. I've just never picked up the habit. I know a lot of people even will name their car or truck. I've never even did that. It's just something I've just never got in the habit of doing. Don't know why. It's just something I've never really picked up. Second question is actually the question I asked. Which character on The Big Bang Theory do you most relate to and why? I would agree with Danny on this one. It's Leonard. For much of the reasons that Danny mentioned, that Leonard is nerdy, but at the same time not so nerdy that he can't function in the real world like some of the other characters on the show. Another part that I relate to Leonard is, much like him, there's been a few beautiful women in my life that I've always wanted to date, but I've had to settle for being friends with. The one part of that show that doesn't relate to me, unlike Leonard, I never really got to date the people. I've always had to just stay friends with them. I'm not sure how realistic it is for the nerdy guy to actually get the beautiful girl. Hasn't happened to me, but hey, it happened to Leonard, so 2 thumbs up for him. Next question's from Holly. She wanted to know what's the nerdiest thing you have ever bought. For me, that would be something I mentioned in my intro video to this channel. That's the costume material card from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That little circle there is a piece of her costume material that she wore in the scene where she slayed that vampire. So, for me, definitely that is the nerdiest thing I own. Next up will be a question from Nick. He wanted to know which infomercial item, as seen on TV type product, that you would like to own. For me, it's an old classic one. That's the George Foreman grill. I know most people have owned one at some point in their life. I've never had. I've always wanted one. So George Foreman grill. That's my answer. And lastly, Stacy wanted to know laptop versus PC. Personally, myself, I've always had a desktop. Never had a laptop. Nothing really against laptops. It's just every time I've been in the computer buying mode, I've just been able to get a better deal on a desktop versus a laptop. So probably will have a laptop in the future. Just haven't had one yet. Next up, it's time to talk about my nerdy pleasure of the week, and this time it's something that actually hasn't occurred yet. My nerdy pleasure of the week is that May 4th, this Friday, is Star Wars Day. So let me wish you, may the 4th be with you. And in honor of Star Wars Day, I want to tell a Star Wars related joke. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker are having dinner in a Chinese restaurant. And Luke is really struggling with his chopsticks. And Obi-Wan looks over in his very serious Jedi voice. He says, "Use the fork, Luke." There you go. Star Wars humor. Now we know this truly is a nerdy channel. So hope everybody has a great Star Wars day this Friday. And Holly, I will see you tomorrow.